Well, hello everybody. So this would be part 2 of my makeup look. So earlier I showed you guys how to create this eyeshadow makeup look. I didn't finish up the bottom part because I had to conceal before doing my bottom part of the eyes, but this is how it came up. If you enjoy what you're seeing this very moment, keep watching and I'll show you the tips and tricks that I use to create this gorgeous New Year's Eve makeup look. I hope you enjoy. So keep on watching. One thing I don't do it all the time, but since it's New Year's Eve, I'm gonna be getting this glow body thingy by Revolution Beauty. Sorry, I've been using it a lot and it kind of has erased. So it's really cute. So it looks like this. I applied some on this sponge right here and I'm gonna dab it on my hand like so. Make sure, don't forget to dab it like this. And now I'm gonna be working it through like this. Like I like it shiny, and then I sometimes tend to be very dry, so adding a little bit of shimmer or glitter, it really makes my looks a lot better and I don't look as dry. So the high points of my it works better if you apply the glowy eye body glow thingy on a medium coverage foundation, because it tends to like pick through a little bit, but it's not aggressive, you know. So make sure. There you go. One trick that works for me when I'm contouring, I don't do it all the time. It's going like this. Ugh. I try to make it straight, but right now I'm kind of far away from the mirror, so I can't really like. I'm trying to emphasize it as much as I want on the areas I actually want the shade to look. I mean, to be emphasized, but you know, I'm far away from the mirror, so right now, for the sake of the video. So I do my contouring like this because I feel like it flatters my face. Like I have like a triple chin and I want that to not to go away, but it looks a little bit less seamless, if you get what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to apply my concealer like so. Like that. There's like specific places on my face, like the T-zone to be specific, right here, where I want the most full coverage. But you also want to like be careful because you don't want to look too bright, and then you know you want to match. That's what I'm trying to say. Now I'm gonna start by blending my contour, and then we're gonna apply the foundation. Okay, that's how I do it. I don't know how everybody does it, or I don't know, but this is my preferred method. Any mistakes you make along the way, you could fix it. Oops. Oh, triple chin, so it's okay. Work it. The contouring shade. See, now I'm applying my foundation. I'm using the one from Maybelline in shade 125, like always. It's the shade that I think works for me. I'm grabbing this amount, and now I'm gonna dab some on my hand like this. I'm just coating the sponge, and I'm applying it right here. Look, here. No, right here. If you don't, it's gonna stay medium coverage. Wanna make sure. So many things happened this year, and the pandemic's still not over. It would be over by now, but I don't know. Now I'm really getting into this part of my face. You probably are gonna be asking, why is she applying it on top of the contouring shade? Isn't she losing the shade and the contouring shade? But this is the thing. I have my sponge here, the contouring one. So I could just dab it if I think I lost some of the shade in the first place. Like, this is makeup, it's art, it's creativity, you know? You do what works for you. For me, I like this process when I want to do a full beat face, because not only it looks better, it lasts longer. And on pictures, like, I'm a picture fanatic. Like, I take 100 pictures, like, and depending on how you do your makeup, that's how the pictures look. It's moments where we spend amazing time with our family members, and you know, the way we take we keep those beautiful memories through our pictures. They stay on our heart, but pictures, I mean, talk louder sometimes, like. And plus, I'm gonna do this curve. I'm gonna be setting my eyes, and I'm using the air spun. I always put it on this small container. Now I'm setting my under eyes. I'm getting setting powder on this Face Precise brush, and go like there. Grab some more. I should have done my mascara afterwards, but But since I was doing my eye makeup look first earlier, that's why I actually put the mascara. But usually I will put it after. And one other thing, it's I'm using a really precise, beautiful face brush. This one. Is it a face brush? It's foundation brush. Well, no wonder it's like this. But you want to make sure that when you're baking your face, you're very precise. This time I did not want to contour my nose the with the same concealer because I don't get as precise because I can never get it right. I mean, probably I can, but this time I want to use powder on my nose instead. In pictures, I feel like it doesn't look as muddy. Pictures depict everything. Now I'm gonna use a bigger complexion brush. I'm using a fluffy brush like this. Now you don't drag too hard, okay? You go softly, like so. Now I'm gonna contour my face with powder. You always want to go over it with powder to bring dimension. Actually, it's not contouring, it's more like bronzing. I'm gonna use this one right here. Putting the foundation on, you kind of lose a little bit of the contouring shade, and sometimes you tend to look when you apply the foundation, you know, the face tends to look kind of wider. I mean, like if you just put powder on your face, or you know, so you want to make sure you bring back the shades, the dimensions, so you look happy, so you look kissed, so you look alive. So you always want to work out like so. Long strokes, you'll make your work paid off. See? It looks like it's just part of your face, like shadows, you know? This one you want. There. Now I'm gonna be using blush that's right here. I'm gonna be using these two. I always mix them because this one is too dark and this one is too light. See them? And it has a little bit of like a sheen to it, which I don't mind. Oops, I would have, well, I did go handy with the blush, so you want to go over it with, you could always go over it with a powder brush. Now, this part I should have done it in the other video, but actually I always tend to do this part at the very end. I'm gonna be using from this NYX palette, this shade right here. Oops. Beautiful. Now, this. Let it work its magic. Use this. So, meanwhile, I'm waiting for this to dry. I'm gonna highlight the inner part of my eye with this shade from Nudie Patootie. It's the Pistachio. I'm gonna dab onto like the to my brush. For my lips, I'm gonna be using this little cute thing from Makeup Revolution. It's just lip gloss. Big. I'm scared they sound too shiny. So this is the final makeup look I came up with. As you know, I split the last video in two. This is part 2 of it. This is how my complexion looks after all of I did. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to comment and like down below. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve and enjoy with your families. I wish you guys the best and only amazing things for this new year coming up.